Hello, hello. Welcome to the page. We are going to be, I'm going to be waiting for Marie to join us. And Marie, once I see you come on live, I will connect you. We are going through Marie's transformation today, and I'm just going to give her a few minutes to hop on. Hi, Jen. Okay, here she is. Okay, all right. Marie, you do need your phone to be going horizontally. I forgot to tell you that. So if you can just make sure your phone is turned, that would be awesome. Okay, it looks like it's adding you, so we're just going to give it a few seconds. Looks like it's taking its good old time. There she is. Hi, Marie.
Hi, guys.
I'm going to turn my volume up. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Is this still a good time, right?
It is. I just dropped the kids off. It's perfect.
Okay, great, great. Well, thanks for
Yeah.
joining us on the page tonight.
Well, thanks for inviting me. I'm
Sure.
hoping that everybody can learn a little bit about our journey.
Yeah, for sure. So why don't we just kind of start immediately and get right into it?
Okay.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and who you are, first of all?
Okay. I know you because you're my best friend's sister. I went to school with Abby, and that's how we connected. But
Right.
I am a mom of three. My husband and I have been married for 14 years now. And this year, when you posted your group earlier, I took the jump because I thought we needed a little extra. We need a little push in the right direction. So I jump. I jumped into the group and it was amazing.
So tell us a little bit about, your life at home as far as like your eating habits and eating behaviors and things that you would do with your family, and then maybe some things that you were doing personally before you entered the mindful eating program.
So we, we were bad eaters. We were doing a good job. We ate on occasion, but we never thought anything was too much. I was the mom that made every night, but
Uh-oh, you're breaking up a little bit, Marie. Uh-oh, Marie is frozen.
let's see. Oh no, is that better?
Okay, maybe if you could just maybe move to a different spot.
Let's try this. Let's get towards a window. We'll try that.
Okay,
Is that better? Okay.
seems to be better
So,
right for now. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, we were the family, meat, potatoes every night, a little bit of vegetable. We thought we were doing good. Occasionally eating out, not anything excessive, some pizza every now and then, but um we learned from, and I was the mom that like cleaned off the kids' plate, like, oh, they didn't finish this, or, eat the rest of their peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which I don't do anymore.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
the class really taught me through the emails and the live and just talking and sharing ideas that, the things that we were doing and the habits that I had weren't mindful. We really weren't still hungry. Our portion size was way out of control. The snacks we were, indulging on weren't healthy. We weren't prepping. We were being impulsive. So it kind of changed, I guess, the entire way I looked at food. And then when I talked to Dave the first few weeks about it, I really connected with him too because he was like, I'm sitting here eating this bag of Pringles and I'm not really hungry. He's like, we should try making a better choice. So right from the start, it was, let's not buy the snack food. Let's try buying a bag of apples. Let's get some more vegetables. Let's stop buying the pop. Let's just, get bottled water for work. So just small changes in the beginning led to huge changes.
Hmm. Very good. What was the biggest self-discovery piece for you? What was the one biggest eye opener?
It was, I think, when I started writing down what I was eating and tracking things like on the habit tracker,
Mhm.
um, just knowing that impulsively I was grabbing a crappy snack at work. You know, the snacks in the drawer weren't good for me. I was running to the vending machine and grabbing a pop. At lunchtime, I think it was the week that we started to talk about mindful eating, and I literally drove past the grocery store to go to McDonald's. And I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? And, the very next day, another girl and I went to the store and come to find out that grocery store had a salad bar. So that's become our best friend lately.
I
So
love that.
it's just, it's making better choices in general. And also to taking on that decision that we can go out and have better choices.
Right. Keep going.
I mean, because we've managed to go out to eat. We went to Chicago for a weekend. We made much better choices knowing that there were better choices out there.
Sure, sure, absolutely. What was the one biggest turnaround with your kids? Because I know like the changes, like the entire family became more
Yes.
mindful about eating. So this isn't something that just the parents were doing, like you and Dave. This is something that you were teaching your children to do too. And how old
Yeah.
are your kids?
My kids are we have two girls and a boy. Natalie's 12, Alyssa's 10, and Justin is 6. And I
Okay.
think the biggest jump on is we go to the grocery store and Sam's as a family.
Okay.
So we asked them that first week that Dave really jumped on board with me, which I think was like the third week of the program, like, you know, think about what you put in the cart. Look at the labels, like Amanda says, and can you read the ingredients? And when my 6-year-old couldn't read the ingredients on a label, he was like, nope, this is bad for us. And he was putting it back on the shelf. We asked him to pick healthy snacks, and we managed to pick an entire week's worth of healthy snacks in the produce department. So it was just that life changing, like, oh my gosh, they can make healthy choices. They don't have to have fruit stacks. They don't have to have jello. They don't have to have pretzels and chips and the norm, the things you normally pack in a kid's lunch. They really started to think like, well, maybe that isn't good food for us. So that was a change for us too. And we ditched juice boxes. They have reusable water bottles that we bought at Target, and those are in the fridge ready to go, and they grab them every morning. So they've been big push it. Like, they've been really helpful with making changes too.
Nice. And I think that probably makes your like morning routine flow better, right?
Yeah, that our morning routine, the week that we talked about meal prep, it changed the busy nights in our family like completely. We bought some meal prep containers on Amazon, and we managed to meal prep for some of the nights we probably would have crashed normally. So that was really cool that we could just grab things out of the drawer and right out of the fridge, pack them in a to-go bag, and then everybody could eat at their own time despite the fact that we had 3 sports going on at one time. So that was really cool.
Good, good. Now, for you, what was the like one emotion when we talked about identifying emotions that trigger us to eat mindlessly? We talked about different things like, boredom or anger, frustration. Like, what was the one main thing that stuck out to you personally?
For me, I realized I was a big stress eater at work. That's when I was doing a lot of my snacking. When something would get rough, I would just reach in my drawer and grab snacks. For Dave, it was boredom. He felt like to be watching a movie, he had to, or watching one of his favorite shows, he had to be snacking on something. And the kids realized that too. The kids realized that every time we watch a movie, we don't need a bag of popcorn. So everybody has kind of made a realization that for some reason we're reaching for food when we may not have been necessarily hungry.
Sure, absolutely. So, what is the one thing that I'm about to run another course, a mindful eating course, and I have kind of taken all of those mindful eating concepts and intuitive eating concepts that we really highlighted and keyed in on in
Yeah.
the program that you attended. and put it into a 4-week program. And I just kind of renamed it My Mindful Plate because it's so appropriate because we talk about visualizing your plate and owning it
Mhm.
and owning your plate because it's your
Yeah.
meal and no one else's. And what would you say to somebody who's maybe on the fence about signing up about that program? What would your advice be to them?
Do it. Just do it. Go in with an open mind. Learn about it because you have no idea what your habits are and how they're impacting your life until you actually learn about it. We'd never learned about food from that perspective, and it was nice to know that, what you're eating isn't, yeah, you can eat good stuff and you can cheat every once in a while, but and you can recover from that. But if you're just mindlessly eating and you don't need to, like you kind of pointed out and you kind of made us really think about it, your life will change tremendously. Like it was you we started to feel better, we had more energy. Maybe the pounds didn't come off right away, but just changing those habits to make the better choices was so eye-opening to all five of us. It was. So yeah, just do it.
Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
as you say, just eat.
Right, just eat. I know if I ever write a book, that will be the title. And I've put that out there in the universe. So I'm just going to put it out there again. But people are afraid to eat food. We've developed
No.
a healthy relationship with food over the years because it's very society driven. It's what society tells us that we should be eating or what we should be following. And we talk a lot in that course about progress, not perfection.
Yes.
And how did that impact you?
It was, I mean, Dave and I initially, when you jump into something, you're hoping that the first thing you see is that the numbers on the scale start going down. And obviously that wasn't what happened. And it's happened a little bit, not as much as we'd like, but we know that it's progress. What we're changing habits, we're doing little things and we're slowly changing more things every day or more things every week. And to know that we're going to grab an apple versus a bag of pretzels, or we're going to pack our breakfast instead of stopping at McDonald's to grab a sausage McMuffin and a coffee on the way is so much more empowering, and we know it's healthier, and then you're filling up on the things that you need because you're not going to crash an hour or two later and grab another coffee or grab another snack out of the drawer.
Absolutely. And that's why I loved talking to you and highlighting this case because there were a lot of people in the course who did lose a lot of pounds. We
Yeah,
had one gal lose 9 pounds, another gal lose 16 pounds and inches, off their
yeah,
weights. And to look at the benefits, though, beyond the scale, those are just as important as, losing pounds. What you were
right.
saying, what you've highlighted, those are all very, very important points to make, and that's progress. Those are
Yes,
increased mood, less mood swings, more energy, being able to keep up with the kids, instilling healthier lifestyles for the entire family. Those are huge wins. And so I
yes,
love
we
that
felt so too.
highlighted that. Right. And so
Yeah.
it will come. It will come because progress, and that takes time, consistency. So awesome. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I hope everyone that's interested or is even thinking about it goes for it because it definitely works. It was so impactful and it's lasting. It wasn't just a habit that changed. I mean, it's something that we're all sticking with and we know that it'll lead to better things. So just do
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely. And this particular program, everybody gets two 20-minute mini one-on-one coaching sessions with me, which wasn't offered
That's
when we did that.
awesome.
Right. So they should take advantage of that, right? And remember
Yes,
that
yes, they should.
they should, yeah. So the mindful eating program, the My Mindful Plates, is the early bird special is running only until next Tuesday, and that's the 23rd. So we've got a holiday coming up on Sunday. Do not delay. This class is filling fast, which is
Yeah,
great.
don't delay, guys.
But you want to secure your spot because I only have, since I am doing those 20-minute sessions, I only have so much time to provide to people. So I am capping it at a certain number. So if you are on the fence about joining, join today to secure your spot. And we're going to learn all about mindful eating tips and really transformation. So I want to thank Marie again for joining us. I think we lost her, but if you have any questions, you guys post them below in the feed. And that's it for tonight. And I will talk to you soon.